Everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope that this video makes you feel better, or at least makes you laugh, because this is an unlucky and unfortunate event that happened to me. But well, I wonder how you guys are gonna treat it, so whatever, let's just start it. So apparently in middle school is basically supposed to be the place where people are like getting their first crushes, their first romances, their first relationships. Meanwhile, 12-year-olds me was giving accidental death threats. Yeah, this story is not going where you think it is. And before anyone says this, yes, the thumbnail was kind of a clickbait, but it's something related to that. Don't worry, okay? So let's get started. Now, if you guys are thinking that this is gonna be some romance arc in middle school for me, no. No. What it actually was a severe misunderstanding of the English language. Because when I was 12, I had no idea what having a crush meant. And somehow, through the power of ultimate stupidity, I concluded that having a crush meant crushing someone's skull with a rock. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, do not ask how I got to this conclusion, because generally, I have no idea. So while everyone else in middle school were discovering romance, I was accidentally preparing for aggravated assault. Now, before this entire disaster happened, there's something important you need to understand about me as a child. It's very important. I did not understand romantic terms, like at all. When people said, "Ooh, he likes you," I thought they meant, "Oh, you guys are friends." That's it. That's it. That was the whole meaning to me, okay? I had nothing else. And then there was this another term called shipping. Okay, I thought people were talking about boats. So imagine my confusion when online people would just go ahead and go like, "I ship them so hard." And I just sit here like, why are you all so emotionally invested in boats? Okay? And don't even get me started on what my perspective was on dating. I thought dating means eating dates, like the fruits, together. Okay, so when people said they've been dating for 3 years, I just sit here and think, ooh, wow, financially impressive. Because genuinely, like, dates cost money, man. And I was like, couple who dated for 8 years were rich because they could afford so much of this. And that's it, that's all I thought. So meanwhile, my entire school was operating inside a romance anime. I was playing Duolingo with broken subtitles. So one day, my so-called friends thought it would be hilarious to dare me into confessing to a random guy. Now, did they explain what confessing actually meant? No. Did they ask for my consent before dragging me into the social assassination attempt? Also no. They just shoved a paper and a pen to my face and went like, "Write this down." And I remember writing, quote unquote, saying, "Hello, I have a crush on you," to some random guy on a piece of paper. And mind you, I thought crush meant physical violence. So I genuinely believed that I was writing a threat. So in my head, this note translated to, "Hello, I would like to crush your skull with a rock, please." Yeah. Now, if you guys think it can get worse, no, it's gonna get worse. With every single thing I'm gonna say. Yes, it's gonna get worse progressively as we speak. So what happened? I handed it to him. I handed it to him. Alright. So now, here's the worst part. No, it's gonna get worse, but still, here's the worst part anyways. So this guy accepted the confession. And when he said like, "Oh, yes, let's go out tomorrow for like on the cafe." And I thought he accepted execution. I was horrified. Because what kind of person calmly agrees to get hit with a rock? Just imagine. You're just going like, "Oh, hey, I'd like to hit your head with a rock, please." And they're like, "Oh, yes, let's do that at the cafe later." I'm like, okay. You want a drink before you die? Alright. So, now, my friends in the corner who were observing like a hawk are laughing like jokers and hyenas. Yeah, they were laughing like hyenas short on air. Okay. And I was internally panicking. Yeah, I was shivering. I was like, this poor guy is just looking at me and going like, all happy and shy. Meanwhile, I'm standing and staring at him like, why are you okay with this? Why do you look excited? What species are you? Okay. that was something. That was definitely something. I was horrified, and he was also horrified after a while, after he eventually realized that I had no idea what that note actually meant. So now both of us are confused. You think I confessed? I think he consented to public execution. And my friends in the background are treating this like live entertainment. You have no idea how badly I want to slap those idiots right now. Like, back then I wanted to slap those idiots, but now I'm just laughing at what was that? Okay, and then my friends had to explain what a boyfriend and a girlfriend meant, what relationships are, what dating really means, and what having a crush actually means. In front of him. Now, why is this funny? Because I imagine this from his perspective. Having someone hand you a confession note and you say yes. Then that person's friend are explaining romance to them like they're an alien discovering human civilization for the first time. And this man just probably went to the 5 stages of grief in real time, and honestly, he's the weird one here. He had 3 girlfriends back then. 3. 3, like, yeah, 3. All in one time. Like, how was he managing, first of all, and why should he be doing all that? And I'm sorry, but at 12 years old, having 3 girlfriends immediately made him feel less human being to me and more like some fantasy weird creature. And fantasy weird creature, yeah, he looked like a hybrid between an ant and a human being for some reason. There's nothing wrong with looking like an ant. Like, his face looked like an ant. There's nothing wrong with looking like an ant. The wrong part is having 3 girlfriends. Alright? Alright? So, yeah. But the 3 girlfriends part kind of reminded me of Uzui Tengen, except Tengen at least has emotional depth and soundtrack. This guy had confusion, ego, and overconfidence. And a reducing hairline. Yeah, he's 12 and he has a reducing hairline. Now. So my brain is over sitting here like processing, okay, crushes doesn't mean murder, dating is not eating fruits, ships are not boats. This guy has 3 girlfriends and I somehow confessed to him. All in one afternoon. My brain lagged out of my body. Yeah. That thing lagged out of my body and said, bye-bye, some other day. I'm not here today, okay? Bye-bye. And after all that, let's just say I developed trust issues. A lot of them, because how am I supposed to trust my friends when they tricked me into accidentally entering a relationship speedrun and I didn't even understand it? They basically threw me into a romance DLC without even the tutorial. I didn't even get the tutorial. And honestly, they owe me compensation. But looking back now, this is one of my funniest memories I have in middle school. Yes. All the time I wanted. At the time, I just wanted the earth to swallow me whole, but now I'm just laughing at it. It's just comedy gold at this point. Okay. And somewhere this guy is probably remembering me as the most confusing person and the villain in his life that he's ever met. But over here, I'm just making videos about accidentally threatening someone because I did not understand romance terminology. So yeah, if this guy is watching this video, I am so sorry. I had no idea what that meant. I mean, I knew you eventually found out that I had no idea what this meant. This was also a dare, but I'm still sorry for being this confused. Well, so the moral of the story is very small, and that is to explain slangs to your friends before you address them into daring someone into a confession. Otherwise, you might just create a villain origin story, and that's on you. So if you enjoyed hearing about my absolute middle school disaster and chaos, well, let's just say, fortunate for you, unfortunate for me, I have more stories. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.